UFC 311 was last night, and I'm gonna say it was a great card. Now I did awful on predictions. I went 7-6. I'm 14-13 on the year. I'm just not a good predictor right now. I can't get a read on fights, but it is what it is, man. I ain't bitching about that because the card was actually really good. What I am a little sad about is a lot of the people that I've just backed, like that have been big heavy favorites on, or I don't know, they've been some of my favorite fighters. They just keep fucking losing. It's part of how the game goes. Not a lot of the fighters that I wanted to win last night did win, but I'm never going to be upset. Listen, I am a Jamal Hill fan, but I'm never going to be upset with Yuri winning. I like Yuri a lot as well. Obviously, Islam was going to beat Hanato Moicano, but man, it sucks to see. I thought, like, Moicano looked good at moments, but we'll get to that at the end of the video. I'm going to give you my reaction and breakdown of the whole card. Overall, I thought it was good. I'm seeing a lot of people on Instagram saying that they didn't like it. They thought it was underwhelming. I actually thought it was a great card. I thought the prelims, most of them were very good. And I thought the main card was excellent. Listen, we had 3 first-round finishes and impressive performances. We also had 2 absolute scraps outside of that. Fight of the Year candidates already. So, just going to say, I think people are just fucking yapping and bitching because they lost money, which I lost a fuck ton of money last night, but it is what it is, guys. First fight of the night, Tagir Ulanbekov versus Clayton Carpenter. Now, I know I said the card was great. This was okay. I thought Clayton Carpenter did exactly what I expected him to do. Fight well, make it competitive, but Tagir ultimately had the edge just in skill. We'll say Tagir Ulanbekov doesn't know how to fucking check a leg kick. Still hasn't figured it out in his entire career. But, like, Clayton Carpenter did wrestle pretty well at moments, but Tagir did end up, finding his way to out-hustling Clayton Carpenter, essentially. He was just kind of doing a little bit more the whole fight. It was a decent scrap. The scrambles were pretty good. Clayton Carpenter also showed he has a pretty dangerous guard, but you're not going to you can't play the guard game with these Dagestanis, man. Even if Tagir Ulanbekov has losses on his record and his wrestling isn't as good as some of the other guys, it's still very good. And he gets the job done, man. He was a little bit of a better striker, in my opinion. Listen, at range, Clayton Carpenter had some good moments. The low kicks were really what was doing the most damage to Tagir. But Tagir would see that would hurt him, and then he would end up just going to the takedowns and getting control time, even if it was against the cage. So Tagir did win. Good win for Tagir. Got that one right, but yeah, it is what it is, man. Good win for Tagir. Pretty much went in how I expected. Moving on, Bernardo Sopage versus Ricky Tercios. I don't know how it just scored at 29-28. Maybe they gave Ricky the first round based off activity, but I honestly thought Sopage did much better, landing the better shots, landing the clean shots. Honestly, I know I talk a lot of shit about Ricky Tercios and how much he sucks, which he's really not that good. He looks ugly in the cage. He went out there and he scrapped, bro, so... Sorry, I'm thirsty as hell. Yeah, Ricky Tercios went out there and scrapped. I gotta give the credit to him, man. He didn't go out there. He didn't quit. He went out on a shield. And he went out there and fucking fought, dude. He had moments in the first round. But Bernardo Sopage really had control of this fight the whole time. He was landing better. Ricky Tercios was out there putting a pace on, but like, dude, I want to talk about the fucking commentary too. Every time Rogan is on the fucking commentary, you know it's going to be terrible. Dude, they're sitting there talking about the pace that Ricky Tercios is putting on, man. Meanwhile, Bernardo Sopage is pacing him up with combinations looking like a fucking dog in there. Looked so good, and all they could talk about was Tercios being untough and being really gritty and insane cardio, man. And then Joe Rogan talking about a leg kick. You think he's going to fucking paint the walls of the entire Intuit Dome? God damn, dude, I hate listening to him on commentary. Because he brings DC down with him. And DC's just bad when there are Dagestanis on the card, I get that. But God, dude, he brings the commentary down so much. I can't stand it. There's so much bias. It pisses me off. But Bernardo Sopage went out there and put a fucking beating on Ricky Tercios, man. It was a really good performance. Looked great in the striking. Had good moments in the grappling. And then decided he wanted to stay in the striking and put on a show. He was going for finishes at the end, dude. He was throwing flying knees. Throwing these big right hands. It was a great fight. Ricky Tercios had some moments where he was able to land. But it was really a lot of the body kicks and the slight low kicks that were doing a lot of the damage. So, shout out fucking Bernardo Sopage, man. This guy, I'm a big fan of Bernardo Sopage, man. He goes out there, he puts on scraps. And he's really good. He had a round off of Vinicius Oliveira, so good performance from Sopage. Moving on. Rinya Nakamura, Muin Gafurov. Now, when I say that this fight might have been actually sold, I'm not joking. I genuinely think that Rinya Nakamura could have had money on Muin Gafurov. I'm just dude, like, At what point are you going to be a fucking insanely talented wrestler, physically dominant, someone that is definitely stronger and more athletic than Muin Gafarov, and not shoot a single fucking takedown? Well, he did shoot one after he got rocked in round 2, because he got rocked in round 1 and actually knocked down. Then he got, like, and I'm sitting there, I'm watching the fights with my buddies, and I go, dude, Rinya Nakamura is wide open to this big overhand right and a high kick. What did Muin Gafarov keep landing that kept rocking Rinya Nakamura? Overhand right. Now, this fight was shit. A lot of them staring at each other, and then Muin Gafarov landing an overhand right. And then waiting. Like, Rinya Nakamura to get knocked down, get back up, landing an overhand right. Like, rinse and repeat every round. Rinya Nakamura just stood there looking like a fucking dumbass. He has brought dishonor to his country. I don't know. I don't think that was that bad. Come on, guys. This is an MMA channel, dude. This isn't a fucking basketball channel where we all have to pretend to be fucking insulted. But he brought much honor. I'm gonna keep doing it. A lot of dishonor upon his country. Fucking. Honestly, bring your Michael home and just. Muin Gafarov won, clearly beat his ass. Rinya Nakamura went out there and looked like he did not give a fuck about winning. Didn't try and shoot a single fucking takedown. Has nothing on the feet. These road to UFC prospects suck balls. They'll never be good. I can't believe I got fucking lured into picking him by finish. God, that was dumb. Muin Gafarov, out of shape, bad fighter from Tajikistan. Respect, dude. He went out there and he beat the shit out of Rinya Nakamura, a talented, undefeated prospect. So, Rinya Nakamura, this is what you get for not shooting a takedown, bro. You got knocked down in round 1 with a big overhand. Then you finally decide to shoot one in round 2. Don't matter because you didn't get it. You're already tired and hurt. Overhand right lands again, knocks you down. And then another overhand right lands in round 3, knocks you down. He got knocked down like 4 times. I don't get how he's only getting, like Muin Gafarov only got 1 takedown here. God, dude, he sucks ass. And when he gets it, dude, this is what was maddening. When he got into a dominant position, he reversed the takedown for Muin, or no, they were on the ground and he reversed position from Muin Gafarov, got on top, and Muin Gafarov could not get up from underneath him. He was dominating in the grappling. When he was on top, he dominated, and he did fuck all to get back there. He deserved to lose, shit fighter. Moving on. Ailin Perez versus Karol Rosa. Dude, Karol Rosa just, like, didn't really have as much of the hustle, but Ailin Perez, like, dude, I'm not going to fucking say that Karol Rosa put on a shit performance, because she really didn't put on, like, wasn't terrific, but it's, like, it's kind of like a little bit less output of what a Karol Rosa's performance is. She uses her low kicks very, very well, and it kind of sets up the hands where it gets people, you know, a little flat-footed, but Ailin Perez was landing low kicks of her own, and Ailin Perez was able to get the takedowns, and that was really the story of this fight. Ailin Perez is just able to edge these rounds out, man. Like, every single time, she goes in there, she fights someone, she beats them. And she beats them. And she just keeps going in there and winning. And it's not always the most impressive victory. This one I thought was impressive because I think Karol Rosa is a very tough opponent. She's great. She's the crafty vet of Bantamweight. A lot of Lucas Crazy brain rot going on in my head right now. But then again, I do go crazy every time I see Ailin Perez win because you know what we get after the fight, man. Come on. Fantastic. Always love watching her win. Ailin Perez, terrific performance. Honestly, it really was good. Like, she did what she had to do to get the win, and this was not an easy fight. This really wasn't an easy fight for her. Goes out there, gets the win, lands some low kicks of her own, landing punches up top too. Like, she actually did hit some punches. So it's not like she just won in the grappling exchanges. Like, she had moments where she was landing on the feet, and then she would mix in the takedowns to seal the round. It was really, really smart, technical, good performance, good way to get the win. Good work from Ailin Perez, man. She's working her way up the rankings. She's going to find herself in a, top contender fight soon for Bantamweight here, bro. That ass. Kudos to Ailin Perez. Moving on to the prelims. Grant Dawson versus Diego Ferreira. This went exactly how actually, it did not go exactly how I thought, because I thought Dawson was going to find a way to kind of scrap it out and win it on the feet using low kicks, but I did say that he was going to be able to get the grappling going against Diego Ferreira. Diego Ferreira is a guy that does a very good job of reversing and scrambling and never accepting position, and the scrambles in this fight were really good, but Grant Dawson just did his thing where he was able to kind of float and stay in a dominant position. He would get the dominant position and he wouldn't let it go. Like, one of the big things in wrestling is you need to take away space. That's how you win in wrestling exchanges. If you're in dominant position, you stay in dominant position by taking away space. It's the most important thing in wrestling and grappling. He took away the space of Diego Ferreira so Diego Ferreira could not scramble. Listen, Grant Dawson took down Diego Ferreira 6 times. And it's not just the 6 takedowns that are impressive. It's the fact that he was able to get 10 and a half minutes of control, almost 11 minutes of control time here. He dominated in the grappling, and no one does that against Diego Ferreira. Seriously, I'm not to Rogan this thing, man, because I'm fucking angry with Rogan's shit commentary right now. But who does that to Diego Ferreira? Literally, Dariush couldn't do it. Grant Dawson's now in a situation where he's 23-2, and he's dominating people in his wins. Yeah, he got fluke knocked out by Bobby Green in a flash KO. But then he goes out there and he dominates Joe Solecki. Not that impressive, but he dominated him more than anyone has realistically. Then he goes out there and he dominates Rafa Garcia. Now he goes out there and dominates fucking Diego Ferreira. Like, this guy is a serious problem in the division, man. I get it, the striking's not entirely there, but he's trying and he is getting better. He's throwing different... Like, he threw a fucking spinning back kick. He threw a spin kick to the head in the first round. Like, he's trying other techniques. He's trying the spinning back fist. Like, he's throwing... His combinations are getting a little bit better. Like, this guy's getting better every single time he steps in there, and his grappling's so dominant. His striking, I don't think, will ever catch up to his grappling. But if he can do enough to stay at range until he can get takedowns, he's got some places he can go in this division, man. He's a serious problem. So, great performance from Grant Dawson. Out-grappled Diego Ferreira. That was crazy. The scrambles in this fight were good. People are going to say it was boring. It wasn't a good way to win a fight. But, like, dude, it was high-level grappling. Yes, Grant Dawson did have moments where he was kind of laying and praying, but he did what he had to do to win. And I know I say this about fucking people being boring all the time. Like, I said it about Merab a bunch, which we'll get to Merab because... boy, have I gone 180 at this point. Listen, it was an impressive performance. To do this, a guy against Diego Ferreira, and the scrambles were fun. It was just Grant Dawson kept finding his ways to be dominant. It was one of those performances where, listen, he might have snoozed up a little bit, but it was impressive the way he did it because no one does that to Diego Ferreira. So good win from Dawson there. Moving on. Billy Elikana versus Bogdan Guskov. Guskov wins by submission. This was a weird one. Really fucking weird because Billy Elikana gets his double leg, transitions to the back, and sits there for 3 minutes and 40 seconds and is just dominating the position. You're going, oh my god, he's gonna fucking choke out Guskov somehow. He's going and he's trying to like get the rear naked choke in and can't really find a way to get there. Guskov's doing a good job with hand defense, but then Guskov reverses it, gets to the back, and just sinks in a rear naked choke with like 3 seconds left. Elikana survives it. The bell sounds, and the referee doesn't stop the fight. So Guskov's got this choke in for a couple extra seconds, and the referee's sitting there like, hey, you gotta stop. And he doesn't jump in to stop it. That's your fucking job. What is the referee doing not stopping that fight? Does anyone else fucking see that and think it was crazy? He literally let Bogdan Guskov keep the choke in for a couple seconds longer. Stupid. Like, you can't do that, bro. You're a ref. You're in there to keep them from killing each other. What if Elikana was asleep? Would you have even stopped it? You wouldn't have even noticed. What the fuck, dude? Terrible. But it gets to round 2. Elikana clearly has nothing left in the tank. And Bogdan Guskov, hands down, chin on the line, just walks forward, marauders at him. Gets hit a couple of times, but it's like Elikana has no gas, so it's not doing anything. Telling you what, Bogdan Guskov would have gotten slept by Johnny Walker. I'm very confident in that. And he's landing some good shots of his own. Elikana's able to stand in there. Then Guskov does a great job of like going and ripping to the body to really destroy the gas tank of Elikana. Elikana's got nothing left. He crumbles over, sits there, and just says, please, can you beat my ass while I'm on the ground? So he's just landing some of those shovel uppercuts while he's on the ground. Elikana's like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, are they going to fucking stop this fight at some point? Like, he doesn't want to be in there. And then Elikana just stands there, gives him his neck, and Guskov gets a fucking guillotine choke. Weird way to finish the fight. Really was a weird way. But Guskov gets it done. Good win. Yeah, dude, I think the fake Anthony Smith is gonna get slept really bad by someone real soon with the way he walks up with his hands down. Just saying, but yeah, he got the win. Moving on. Azamat Bakoyev versus Zachary Reese. Another just terrible job from the officiating crew. Not officiating. I mean, yeah, it was officiating. The referee. The referee is who made Zachary Reese get knocked out cold. I want to say that. Because Zachary Reese got TKO'd by Azamat Bakoyev. Bakoyev was better in the grappling, stronger and faster in the striking. Reese was slow. Bakoyev is on the juice. Guaranteed. 100%. This dude he's a fucking scary human. He was able to mix up some of his strikes in the grappling, but he was able to ultimately get the fight to the ground and land tremendous ground and pound. Really, like, tremendous, violent ground and pound. And Zachary Reese kind of just took a beating, gets TKO'd, and then the referee goes in to stop the fight, but he takes Zachary Reese's head and slams it on the back of the canvas, knocking Zachary Reese out cold. Zachary Reese was TKO'd. The referee is what made him see fucking straight into the sky, out cold, asleep. Awful. Again, these referees, bro. I don't fucking... Back-to-back fights, they were awful. Now, the judges, I thought the judges were very good tonight. I want to say that. I do want to say that because I thought this fight was 30-27 to Gear. Could have been a round to Clayton Carpenter. There could have been like the second round to Clayton Carpenter. This one, I thought it was 30-27 Sopaj. Round one, you can give it to Tercios. I don't, but you can. So again, not bad. This was 30-27. Gafarov honestly could have been 30-26, but I think they were just like, yeah, Gafarov wins every round, clearly. I thought this was 29-28 Perez. Could have been 30-27 also, so again, a great job. This was 30-27 Dawson, clearly, and then two finishes back-to-back. I thought the refs did, the judges did a tremendous job tonight. I give the judges shit a lot. Excellent job judging. Chris Lieben was one of the guys on the mic, or one of the guys judging this past night, so... that was pretty cool to see. I know Dana talked about it in his post-fight press conference, but back to Bakoyev, problem, juiced up out of his mind, big TKO win. The ref is absolutely insane. I want a chromosome count on the ref. Moving on, Peyton Talbot versus Ronnie Barcelos, fraud check of the year. I said this fucking... There's no way in hell Talbot should be this heavy of a favorite, because there is paths to victory for Ronnie Barcelos. I just didn't think he was going to do it. I thought at 37 years old he was going to not be able to do it, but these fucking Brazilian guys, when they get super old, it's like their durability goes up. Now, Talbot's a fucking tard. Just gonna say that. This is what you get for being zesty as fuck, bro. Worry about painting your nails instead of actually training grappling, you fucking... Q word, I guess, was the one I was gonna use. I wasn't gonna use the F one, guys. Come on. Even though that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, but Barcelos just fucking... Honestly, first round starts, he dominates him on the ground 10-8. I thought 30-26 was the right scorecard, but again, it was so... It's 30-27. It's fine. Like, it is what it is. Holy shit, though. Holy fucking shit. Dominated. First round, 10-8 in the grappling. Just did not give Peyton Talbot a lick of opportunity. Round two, Talbot's like trying to get things going with the hands. Can't. Barcelos ends up getting a takedown again and dominating in the grappling. Round three, they actually start slugging it out more. They have moments on the ground. Talbot's able to get back up. They're exchanging, but Ronnie Barcelos is winning the better of the exchanges. Talbot's landing some shots, and he's going, come on, crowd. Like, and he's sitting there trying to fucking hype himself up, get the crowd hyped up, and trying to, like, showboat for the judges when he's clearly losing. Like, bro, you need a finish. I want you just swinging the craziest shots ever to go get a win. That's what a real fucking prospect would have done. But a Frank Ocean lovemaker, yeah. That's right. I said it, bro. This guy's making love to Frank Ocean instead of trading. I'm telling you, bro. Should have trained a little bit more jiu-jitsu with his training partners than Frank Ocean. I should just say that. But I'm out on Peyton Talbot. I always was a little questionable on him, especially based on the zestiness and the fact that, like, people talked about him because his win over Cameron Simon, which is very, very impressive, but, like, he caught Simon with the knee, and then the chin was fucking gone to Simon. Simon's also 23 years old. Like, he's getting better. He's got more work to do, but Barcelos fucking sunned him, bro. He big brothered him. He literally old manned him. I know there's a lot of Talbot fans because he's the guy that the media fucking mainstream pushes like crazy because, you know, they want everyone to fucking... They want all men to be emasculated like Peyton Talbot is. Guy doesn't have a fucking lick of test. The guy's got more estrogen than testosterone in his body. Soy. We can tell that from your painted nails and your painted toes, you bitch. And your zesty little tattoo with your weird haircut and you love making to Frank Ocean. But Ronnie Barcelos, bro, put on a great performance. Stud. Honestly, stud. Great performance. Love to see it. And he gets the win. Upset, like, that's the biggest odds-making upset of the year so far. And I know it's only January, but in a long time. Kevin Holland, Ranier DeRitter. Hey, guys, did I not call this perfectly? Round 1 submission, Ranier DeRitter. Kevin Holland was going to quit. Ranier DeRitter was going to go to the grappling right away because Kevin Holland said, can we not wrestle, bro? Like, can we not? I'm too busy smoking weed and too busy not caring about the fights, talking about 45-70s and beating up Rampage Jackson. First of all, Rampage Jackson would beat the fuck out of Kevin Holland. I'll tell you that right now. Second of all, Ranier DeRitter did it for him. So, Ranier DeRitter, fight starts, shoots, gets his takedown, dominates in stack guard and full guard. So he's in full guard, ends up posturing up to stack guard, landing shots, ends up advancing position, gets to the back, gets the rear naked choke. Holland gave up his back, dude. And he did it in a way that was like, dude, I have to either try and get up or I'm getting sub. Like, there's no fight to, like, get to the next round for Kevin Holland, man. This guy don't give a fuck about fighting. He wants a paycheck. How the hell can anyone trust Kevin Holland at this point, bro? I don't get it, bro. How can you not see right through the fact that this guy genuinely does not give shit about fuck when it comes to fighting and winning? This guy cares about making a paycheck, looking cool in front of everyone. Dude, at least you got that California kush after the fight, bro. You got fucking dog walked by Ranier DeRitter, who you're calling bad because he fought in ONE FC. Oh, he's dumb. He's got an big ugly fight style. Yeah, you can party with everyone after you get slept. Really? Kevin Holland, maybe you can party with everyone because that's all you care about doing instead of training. Ranier DeRitter, impressive performance, great win. I told you guys, this is a fucking lock, man. Absolutely dominated. Very impressed. Good job from Ranier DeRitter, man. Shut that boy up, bro. Honestly, shut that boy up. I'm sick of Kevin Holland. Shut your bitch ass up. Don't want to hear you fucking yapping anymore. You're big mouth in the cage. How about you be big mouth in the fucking training room and actually try, you fucking coward. Ranier DeRitter, great win. Ranier DeRitter's a fucking badass, dude. I'm going to say it. Ranier DeRitter is the next Duplessis. Look, bro, I know I'm giving shit to Kevin Holland because I hope you guys, I don't know, I try to be a little more animated, make this a little more entertaining. Because you all watch the fucking fights. But Ranier DeRitter, honestly, like, dude, he should go get a ranked opponent, man. Like, he does fight. This is kind of like DDP, man. Looks ugly, finds a way to get the finish and get the win. Like, this was his fucking... When I look at DDP's career, like, this was his fucking Traven Giles win. Except he just did it with a submission. So, who do you fight after Traven Giles? Oh, he might have a tough one coming up against Till? No, Brad Tavares. Brad Tavares is next. So, Ranier DeRitter's got to go get a big win against in a Brad Tavares type fight. So, it's going to be a scrap. Ranier DeRitter's next one, scrap. But he's going to get it done. Moving on, Sergey Spivak versus Jailton Almeida. Dude, honestly, for two fucking heavyweights, this was kind of a good little one-round scrap. The scrambles were solid, dude. I actually enjoyed this. Spivak ain't no scrub, bro. He isn't. And Spivak looked like he was in the best shape of his career. I think Spivak's going to be that perennial number 6-7 guy at heavyweight. I think he beats everyone that's not named Gane, Almeida, Blades, Aspinall, Jones, Volkov. So he's perennial number 7, I think. I think he's going to be the number 7 guy for the rest of his career. Maybe he finds a way to beat Gane eventually, because Gane's a bitch. But Jailton Almeida, man. The fat guy strangler gets it done with a TKO this time, baby. Wow. In round 1. I did predict round 1. I predicted submission, though. Sergey Spivak gets the takedown early and is dominating in the grappling for the first 2 minutes of this fight. He is. Dominating. Jailton Almeida could not get space, could not move, but eventually he did. And... transitions, gets to the back, not transitions and, the fucking, come on. Sweeps, and he gets to the back, and just threatens with the choke, kind of. Like, you can see him trying to get it. Like, they don't give him an official submission attempt, but he is, like, trying to, like, work under the arms of Spivak. They end up moving. He gets the full mount. He's trying to land shots. Sneaky goes for an arm triangle. Can't really get into the position to get it. Sergey Spivak continues to roll, trying to get up advanced position, ends up getting flattened on his back, and Jailton Almeida just ground and pound. Bang, 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 bang. Stop the fight. Good. I actually think this was a good stoppage. What else are you going to do? So let him get his ass beat for 7 more seconds. Taking close to back of the head shots. No, they weren't back of the head shots. But that is an awkward position where you can occasionally catch someone by accident with one, and Yeah, Jailton Almeida gets it done. First round finish, dude. Dude, he's really good. Really, really good, man. He's going to beat anyone that's not named. Like, Curtis Blades, I think, still beats him in a rematch of him. Maybe Jailton Almeida gets it done, bro. He's getting better. Like, I'd like to see Almeida start to work more on this game on the feet, but Almeida can get it done against Blades. I don't think he gets it done versus Aspinall, but again, he's a guy that brings a different kind of threat. I think John Jones is the worst matchup for him. I think Jones would just not get taken down, or not get, like, if he does somehow end up on the ground, find his way to get to a dominant position and beat up Jailton Almeida. Because I actually don't think Jailton Almeida is that durable. I'm going to be real. I think that he's very chinnable. Even Spivak had a couple moments in this fight where he was landing some shots and, like, just didn't like the way, maybe I'm just bugging, but, like, I didn't love the way Jailton Almeida was taking him. This guy will beat Gon. I think he will beat Gon. But stay tuned for matchmaking, by the way, because I get some interesting ones coming up. This will be a good matchmaking video. Moving on. Listen. Y'all know I'm a big Jamal Hill fan. But how am I going to fucking be upset when Yuri wins, bro, honestly? Like, I like Yuri a lot. I thought that Yuri looked so much better in this fight than he has in any of his fights in his career. He was getting hit by Volkan Ozdemir. He obviously got hit by Pereira a million times. Got hit by Reyes a bunch. Got hit by Glover a bunch. And in this fight, he hit fucking Flow State. Of course, it's against my boy Jamal that he hits fucking Flow State. God damn it. God damn it, man. Round 1 goes to Yuri. It was a close round, but it actually wasn't because Yuri got the knockdown. Like, they were doing a good job exchange. Jamal was landing some really good shots, but Yuri was, like, not even phased. He literally, like, took every shot so well, not even phased, chin's fully refreshed, tough as fucking nails, and landed a great knockdown on Jamal Hill. And this wasn't like a crazy punch, but he caught Jamal perfect on the way coming in. Now, what you see is Yuri's hands were starting to come down a little, and then they would come up and come down. And commentary, of course, had to talk shit about it. But what you saw is, like, when the hands would come down, he would slip. And he would slip. The head movement was money, dude. Absolutely money. Great head movement from Yuri Prochazka. They had a moment on Instagram where Jamal Hill would, like, where Alex Pereira stood up in the middle of their fight, like, and just, like, for the camera goes, "Hey, boys, don't fight or I'm going to have to get the belt." Come on, man. Don't turn into your fucking loser fans. Listen, I'm a fan of Alex Pereira. A lot of people are fans of Alex Pereira, and they're fine. But he's got some really fucking loser 15-year-old fans that absolutely glaze the fuck out of him like they think he's going to let him hit, bro. Relax. Yeah, Yuri looked fucking amazing, dude. He looked so good in this fight, bro. No diddy. Great punches. So round 1 goes to Yuri, right? He gets the knockdown. He's hitting Flow State. Round 2, I actually thought Jamal Hill won it. Thought he was landing the better shots. Listen, Yuri was landing some really good shots. Jamal was taking them well. Jamal was actually hitting Yuri, I believe, harder in the second round. And Yuri was taking him well, but there was, like, one moment where Yuri kind of, like... And maybe it's just because it's weird the way he steps, where he, like, shuffles his feet. But he did kind of do a little weird foot shuffle that made me think he got hurt in that round. Round 3, Yuri Prochazka just hurts Jamal Hill early, stays on the gas. Jamal, dude, shout out for fucking... He knows, he's like, bro, it's either kill or be killed in this fight. He bit down on the mouthpiece and said, let's fucking swing. And he went out there and he was trying to swing. Jamal had some really good shots to the body landing, but once Yuri was rocking him up top, he goes, dude, like, I'm not going to win this fight by hitting the body at this point. Like, I have to just get a knockout. And he went for it, bro. Like, you got to respect he went for it. Not to mention, bro, he went out there and he put on a war. I don't want y'all talking shit about Jamal Hill. Like, oh, dude, look at that. He lost again. Bro, he went out there and he put on a war for you. He did it for you. He wants the fucking fans to enjoy when he walks in that octagon. He doesn't need you to like him, but he's going out there to put on a show, and that's what he fucking does every goddamn time. Every Jamal Hill fight's fucking awesome. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking shit all the time, dude. Disgusting. Now you guys are going to go, what, DM his fucking 9-year-old daughter like a bunch of scumbags that you are? Fucking clowns, dude. Drives me nuts. Great win from Yuri. Really good of him to get a win, too. It's, like, wholesome because he did the whole shave his head thing for the girl with cancer. I just know the fucking Jamal Hill hate is going to fly in and, like, it's just fucking... Get a fucking life, you losers, bro. Find me. I'll fucking sleep you first, and then you can go fucking find Jamal Hill. Put your ass out, bitches. Jamal Hill, bro, went out on his sword. Like, these guys didn't shoot a single take. This was awesome. Like, this was just an awesome fight. Fight of the year contender. Moving on, great knockout win from Yuri, bro. Great knockout win. Umar versus Merab. Round 1, I'm sitting there going, bro, Umar's going to fucking knock him out. Gonna knock him out cold. Because he's and I'm like, bro, it's going to be either that check hook or the step in knee that he turns into the 1-2. And that's what I'm saying watching this fight. And that's what he hurts Merab with early. Round 2 comes around. Umar's landing again. You're like, oh, dude, he's looking good. He wins the first 2 rounds, in my opinion. And then you see at the end of round 2, we're like, oh, shit. This is the fight. Umar's getting tired. So first of all, kudos to O'Malley, bro. The fact that O'Malley was able to win a round 3 and 5 against Merab is nuts. Merab put on a pace that was fucking insane in this fight. Breaks George St. Pierre's record. First of all, you beat him Nurmagomedov, bro, you're kind of in my good graces right now. I'm going to be real. Because I don't think Umar is the most deserving title shot challenger. It's just there kind of wasn't anyone else ready to fight. You're not going to do the Piotr Jan rematch. You passed up on Figueiredo, so you can't put him in there after he lost to Jan. Umar scrapped it. Umar was there, and he got outgraded, bro. He literally got outgraded. This Dagestani that everyone's saying is unbeatable. Oh, he's the best. He's the best. He's the best. I picked him to win, and Merab fucking outgritted his ass. Out-toughed his ass. And Merab did not make this the boring crotch sniff fest that he usually does. He bit down on the mouthpiece early and made it ugly with Umar because he knew if Umar was going to start throwing in these exchanges, Merab's going to put the pressure on and make him wilt. And he did. He literally melted and broke Umar Nurmagomedov. Round 3, he's taking him down. And dude, he's taking him down with like just a push down and then standing back up and just like, come on, bitch, let's go, motherfucker. Umar's having moments where he does get his 2 takedowns on Merab, but he can't do much with them. Merab's able to get back to the feet. Umar's panic shooting. This was honestly so this was a great fight, first of all. So shout out to Umar for putting on a fucking scrap. Shout out to Merab for finally having a fucking fun fight. Oh my god, this was a great fight, dude. Great fight. Another fight of the year. At one fight of the night, I personally think I would have given it to Hill and Prohaska. But this was a scrap, dude. You can't hate on it. Unbelievable fight. Merab's actually landing some shots on the feet. Umar's definitely the cleaner, better striker, as we all knew, but like, bro, Umar gassed so bad. Merab literally melted and broke him. And we knew that Umar could have had cardio problems, but I thought he would have been able to take the first 3 and then, melt in the last 2. But that wasn't the case, bro. Merab melted him the last 3 rounds. And we had moments in round 4 where like Merab's dragging him to the ground and then just stands up, hypes up the crowd, and then he does that all round 5, dude. Round 5, Merab is emoting the entire round while taking Umar down, breaking GSP's record. Bro, he had a moment at the end of the fight where he had the leg of Umar, shoves him over, and just points at him and laughs, and then pumps up the crowd. I'm like, yo, Merab, showman, dude. Fucking showman in this fight. Awesome. And Merab's IQ was unbelievably good in this fight. Now, I did think for part of the fight he was chewing gum. I swear to God, round 2 and 3, I'm like, is this motherfucker chewing gum in the octagon? Didn't know what that was about. But he did a great job of landing shots to the body to suck the life out of Umar. Like, he would throw the big right hands that would land, and Umar would land some good straights too. But then he would start digging shots to the body and dig to the body, and it was sucking the life out of Umar. Round 4, Umar looked the worst he looked the whole fight. Round 5, Umar started fighting back more. But round 4, dude, Merab was landing a lot of those body shots and looked like, I thought Umar was going to crumble. Like, and he had a moment where he hit the ground and he goes, and he gets up so slowly and the crowd goes, oh my, like, they're cheering, they're going crazy, like, Nurmagomedov has been broken. First guy in this camp to lose in a title fight. Crazy. Crazy to me. Unbelievable performance from Merab. His best of his career. Destroyed and dismantled Umar for those last 3 rounds. And still the champion. People are saying, dude, this was a great fight, I want a rematch. No, dude, Umar doesn't just get rematches until he wins. Fuck that. Yeah, it was a great fight. Fight your way back to the top. You beat Sandhagen and Hani Barcelos. Fuck off. And Beksad Almakhan. No, dude, you fight a contender. I want Umar versus O'Malley. I'm going to spoil that one for you right now. I want Umar versus O'Malley. And we'll get to the match. I'm going to break down the matchmaking video tomorrow. So I'm making that tonight. I'll break it down and show to you tomorrow. But holy shit, Merab Dvalishvili, man. You've got a fan in me. I think I'm a Merab guy now, bro. I won't be when he fights like a Piotr Jan. Like, I'm gonna root for Piotr Jan. It's, as you know, I'm a big Piotr Jan guy. You know, I'm an O'Malley guy too. But like, dude, how can I fucking hate on Merab, bro? Like, that was such a good performance. That was such a good performance. Put on a show. Great fight. Nothing but respect to Merab, man. Great fucking fight. Holy shit. And I thought Moicano had me in the first half here, bro. He was blasting low kicks, and they were, he was landing them on Islam. Blasting low kicks. Throws one up high. And then he starts, like, landing some shots up top. 2 for 18. I don't know that that's accurate. Islam Makhachev throws a high kick. And everything, like, Islam's thrown in terms of strikes, they're saying they're landing here on the strike. Like, the punches are landing, the kicks aren't landing. Moicano's seeing everything. He's blocking everything. He's looking good in the Muay Thai. You're like, all right, dude. Moicano's fucking in this thing. He may not win, but he's fucking in this thing. And then Islam goes, I don't really want to stand on the feet with this bro. Shoots a takedown, gets it. Moicano's sitting there in guard for a second, and then goes, all right, dude, I've been on the feet. I'm struggling to get up. I'm going to use one of my great sweeps. Great sweep to get up, and just, like, leaves his head right on the line. I think the moment kind of got to Moicano. Leaves his head right on the line. Alright, so hold on. Let's talk about the fucking... They said it wasn't a knockdown, which it wasn't. Like, it was almost a little off balance, but the punches made him off balance and go down. Like, it's not like he slipped. It was Makhachev slipped. No, it wasn't, dude. Moicano, like, he was kind of, like, wobbly, and Moicano did hit him to, like, have him go, oh, shit, like, I got rocked a little bit. Because he did get rocked a little bit. But Islam's too good, bro. He's the best in the world. He's the pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world. He's the best fighter that... we're watching right now. He's moving up on the GOAT list, bro. Bro's like number 3 all time at this point. Number 2 all time. But he has a chance to like pass a DJ. He has a chance to pass a John Jones. He has a chance to pass a fucking GSP, man. He really does have a chance. Now, if John Jones goes out there and beats Tom Aspinall, roids or not, fucking, it's hard to deny him. Islam Makhachev, bro, might be on the juice, but I don't know. I can't fucking say that. He never popped, so I'm not going to say he is. But, wow, what a performance from Islam, man. Moicano had me in the first half, bro. And then I saw Moicano take the gloves off. I almost fucking broke down. I thought he was going to retire. I would have fucking had a fit. I don't know he's ever going to fight for a title again. And that's kind of sad. I don't know. I had convinced myself that he, maybe not in this fight that he had a chance, but like eventually he was going to get there and we were going to see at least a great performance, but he had a good couple moments and he lost. Like, they can never make me hate Renato Moicano. That's one thing I'll say. They'll never make me hate him. Love the dude to death. Don't think he's ever going to fight for a title again. And that's sad to say. And he said it in his post-fight speech, people are going to go, dude, like, Islam Makhachev, that's the other. Islam Makhachev's record is fucking tainted, bro. Really? Because, and listen, you know me. I'm one to talk a little bit of shit about the Daggy sometimes. But like, bro, how are we gonna say his record's fucking terrible when Khabib debatably lost to Gleison Tibau? Makhachev knocked him out back in 2018. Then he gets a first round sub over God knows who. Arman Sarukian, we know how good Arman is. He took him to a decision where he won. Davey Ramos, decision win. And then he gets like, these are where the names are coming in, bro. It's like Drew Dober, submission. That's not easy to do, bro. Thiago Moises, submission. That's not easy to do. Dan Hooker, submission. I get this is on short notice, but it's still not easy to do. I get this is short notice, but a TKO, again, not easy to do against good comp. And like, these are guys that are always fighting in the gym. Then it goes, okay, you want to fucking be like, oh, it's not too crazy there. All right, bro. What was wrong with Oliveira? People want to be like, dude, he only fights featherweights and people past their prime. Really? Because Oliveira was literally beating the shit out of everyone on a massive win streak. Makhachev dominated him. Submission win. Then he fights the best version of Alexander Volkanovski you will ever see. Wins a decision. Close fight. Wins a decision. I kind of think that Volk still could have won, but super close. Wins that. Like, this is an insane... Oh, dude, he only fights featherweights. Bro, are you serious? Like, Alexander Volkanovski doesn't beat the fuck out of the entire lightweight division except for Islam Makhachev. Fuck out of here with that, bro. Seeing a ton of people with that on Instagram, bro. Fuck out of here. This little fucking Indian dude's always talking about it on Instagram. Shut the fuck up, dude. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Shari Angel Jubilee sucks balls. The best version of Volkanovski we'll ever see. Makhachev gets the nod. Now, like, this is a short notice Volkanovski. It's still Volkanovski, but like, what? So if it, you know, if this went to a decision, I'd be like, yo, this is a bad look for Makhachev. But he gets the fucking knockout in round 1. Then we get the best version of Dustin Poirier that we've ever seen, while Islam Makhachev has staph infection, goes to the 5th round and submits him. Then he submits Renato Moicano, who is a very difficult stylistic matchup. That is not a tainted resume, bro. That is a damn good resume. Renato Moicano says after the fight, listen, this wasn't one day's notice. This is a life's notice. Respect, bro, for not making any excuses for himself, because it was a life's notice. He's been waiting for this moment forever. He put himself in a position so he can do this. And he lost, and he said, like, listen, I got a lot to say, but now's not the right time. Gave his props to Islam Makhachev. He was the better man of the night. Respect there. I don't think Islam likes Moicano, and I got a reason as to why, and I don't like it if that's the case. Just going to say that before, because I'm not going to say it on YouTube. But, dude, if it's what I think it is, bro, that is fucking cowardly from Makhachev. But I'm going to think a little bit better of Islam Makhachev than that. So, Renato Moicano, man, that was a tough post-fight speech, bro. It hurt. But honestly, the card was fucking great. Totally delivered. Anyone that's saying it wasn't good, honestly, suck my balls, bro. I don't fucking care what you think. You have no input. I thought it was a great card. Insane first round finish. Like a Darce choke. Insane. It was a great first round finish here. Fight of the year contender. First round KO. Great performance from heavyweights. First round sub. Good performance. Like, massive fraud check. Sick KO. Cool sub. Decent fight. Jiggly bum. Terrible fight. Great fight. Meh fight. So, like, honestly, overall, this is a great card. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, man. Islam Makhachev is the best fighter that I've had the privilege of watching. Love you, Moicano, man. Don't let them fucking talk shit to you. Jamal Hill, Renato Moicano, never let them talk shit to you, bro. Who cares? You're the fighters. You know if you see them in the streets, you fucking sleep them. Respect, bro. Thanks for going out there and giving us a chance to enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe.